Hey there, I'm LouAnn, founder of Inspirational Leading Academy and Amazon #1 best-selling collaborative author, and I help people take the stop out of their start. Today we're talking about the most important tool you have in your toolbox as you create your success. That tool is preparation. Now here's a real quick example. I love running Spartan races. They are so much fun. They give me so much focus, they give me a reason to train. Spartans are an incredible group of people who support each other in incredible ways. So I recently ran my second race, and I was able to compare it to the first one and also look back upon the training and see where I had done well and where I had sort of missed the mark. Now the thing that I added differently for this second race was running up in the mountains and the hills of California. I would go out for 1 to 2 hour training runs, and some of these hills, mountains, are pretty straight up. It was great training. And I noticed on race day that training came in really handy because Temecula is really hilly. And I found that all the way up to the end of the race, I was still running. There were a lot of people who were barely walking at that point, but because I had trained in that way, I was actually running feeling really great at that point. But I also noticed, and I know this about myself, the weakest part of my body is my upper body strength. And I'm working on building it up. Weight training, I'm working on push-ups, handstand push-ups are my next goal. But when I got into the race, the fact that I hadn't trained properly with my upper body was very noticeable. So there's an obstacle where you have to grab the rings and the bars and you kind of move yourself along. Well, when I was a kid, that was no problem. But on the race, I didn't actually get past the first rung. The rope climb. Now a lot of the rope climb is your legs too. It's arms and legs together, but I don't have a rope. So although I tried 3 times to get going on the rope, I couldn't figure it out. It was so obvious to me that the areas where I was strong in my training ended up being the areas where I was strong in my race. Okay, now that applies to other areas of life too. That our training affects our performance or a success. So for me, being a professional musician in my first career, I trained my entire life until I got to the place where I was performing professionally, and then I kept training because it's a continual process. So here's my question. Is there an area of your life where you're preparing a next step or you're trying to grow? Is there an area? Now I'll ask you, are you doing the proper training to open up that door for yourself? For instance, are you trying to move from one career to another? Are you expecting a baby? Are you preparing for a lifelong relationship with someone? If so, are you taking time to answer all the tough questions together? To delve into relationship communication? Are you doing what it takes to make sure that relationship is geared to last a lifetime? See, the training we do prepares our success in every area of life. So, are you training in a way that determines and makes certain your success? In Spartans, we always say, the medal is earned, not given. And I'm going to show you. These medals are precious to me. Every single one of them. The medal is earned, not given. So I ask you today, are you doing what you need to do to earn your prize? Preparation is the most powerful, the most important, and the most strategic tool you can put in your success toolbox. Are you using it? As we say in our academy, be inspired, be inspirational, and be a leader. You're changing someone's life simply by being you.